I'm Justin Canusi and this is Project Paris. Essentially I've got a race in 4 weeks and it's the Paris 20k. Before I go into anything more, I wanted to sort of paint the picture on how I'm feeling right now and the correlation between this new era of YouTube and also going and doing something that's physically somewhat enduring or challenging. I feel like shit. I've been down with illness for the last 3 or 4 days. My back went a week after the 50k, so 2 weeks ago. So my training's been pretty intermittent over the last few weeks. Not leaving myself too confident going into this race in 4 weeks. However, less of an excuse, more of the reality, and I guess just for anyone watching this, a realization that there is no right time. Like I could have put this off, changed the race, changed my goal, not done the YouTube because I'm not cool or firing on all cylinders, but why wait? Document it, it's real. I might go and smash the goal, I might not. A sub 130 is the goal, it's not aggressive, it's realistic, well it was realistic. So that's what I'm going to try and hit in 20k, which is basically my same as my half marathon PB. And then after Paris, we've got a lot of other things planned. It's 4:54, early in the morning. Yeah, I just feel really, like, you can probably hear it, but I've got a really runny nose, sore throat. Over the last 2 days or 3 days, my resting heart rate was like 85, 90. So, you know, I'm usually sitting at like 49. Morning. Morning. Huh? You hear my voice? It's bad, eh? So usually my resting heart rate is like 49. So I could tell that my body was coming down with something. I'll make these boys a coffee before they bite my head off. But I'm gonna sit in the sauna, get an ice bath in, sit in the sauna, opposed to train early morning. I got 8 hours of sleep, which is quite nice. So I'm trying to kickstart a bit of recovery, but I've still got 2 training sessions to do today. So strength session, and I've got to run. I'm not sure what run I'm going to do. It's either going to be an easy mid or an easy long. I'll decide how I feel. Setting at, I think, 8 degrees. Not too cold, not too hot. Try and do 3 minutes. I don't often do this. Maybe like once a week. But more from like a psychological standpoint, sorry. I feel like it just resets me, and just like, especially when I said, if you're not feeling too well and I feel like I'm on the back foot with things, jumping in an ice bath is just like, fucking, it's not comfortable. So like the reality is, like I said, it just gives me that edge to go, cool, I've woken up and I've done that. It's, whether it's like physiologically benefiting me from a recovery standpoint, brilliant, but if it's not, then psychologically at least I'm resetting what I need to reset, and I'm getting into the mind frame of attacking the day, and that's what I plan to do, and that's what the intention is for this morning. We've got a big day. We've got classes starting at 6 a.m, and I've got to coach 3 classes in a row, and then I've got a day full of meetings with both clients and people within the business. Then I've got to train twice, and then the goal is to try and be home for dinner for the kids and bedtime. So that's like the juggle of it all within business and fitness and family. Like, so yeah, hopefully we can bring you through the day. Well, actually, it's now nice and settled in here. I could sit here for a while, but I'm not going to. I'm very much looking forward to the sauna. Motherfucker! Oh my god. It's now, like I said, just after 5. The class started at 6, so I'm just going to spend 20 minutes in here, get showered. But what I'm going to do is just catch up on some work, emails that I need to get done, spreadsheets, so then I can go into my 3 hours in the gym, on the gym floor, and know that all my admin work is all up to scratch. And the reason why I eat now is because now that the morning's getting busier, I'll be on the gym floor for 3 hours. So I want to make sure my first meal isn't at 10 o'clock. Come from...
Yeah, and they were like,
there's always in this main movement down the room here. Off you go! Let's push those eggs, come on!
did you say to him, like, I'm just going to record this and I put it,
I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to use an AI system that records our chat.
Everything went to plan.
So bath track me, Rachel, yeah?
To be fair, like, we could 100% do one like that. We don't do it from
to get fitter. We don't do it from a price standpoint. We do it from a science backing.
Yeah.
Like. It is 11:30. Look at that watch display, by the way. How cool is that? I think it's really cool. 11:36. So we're done with the morning. I've had loads of meetings, consults, coached obviously 3 hours. And now, so I've got a very blocked nose, but now I'm having some workout feels. I'm going to have a scoop. I've got an upper body strength session with a bit of a finisher that is a bit more like upper body muscular endurance, which will be fun. And then I've got more meetings throughout the midday, and then we're going to go out on my long run. I think I'm going to go for the long run at 3 p.m. today. So first training session, all I've had is that oatmeal, so I need oatmeal or porridge, it's up to you how you want to say it. So I'm going to have more carbs to make sure I'm fueled up and ready to hit this session with a bit of intensity.
What's your motivation behind Paris?
The reality is that Paris to me is not my biggest goal. It's just a stepping stone to sort of earn the right to some of the bigger goals I want to achieve. And one of those is that sub 60 high rocks. So me working at getting faster in the 10-mile and half marathon distances is going to be a key factor to my bid to a sub 60 pro Hyrox. So the motivation is the larger goal, and Paris is just one of those obstacles in the way.
Rep-wise, if you have been here the last few weeks, you
Just taking these 5-10 minutes to get some messages that I need to message out. The one thing about running a gym and having 60 clients to manage is you're constantly checking in with members and making sure they're alright. I'm just gonna go get some lunch. This is my go-to when I'm like on the move and haven't done any prep or cooked. I'm gonna find some cooked meats and make a little wrap. Well, actually, there's actually a thing that they've just released, which is a banging. New Yorker, classic plain bagel, pastrami, pickles, mustard, and cream cheese. Banging. Because there's parking right there, so people can just park. Because Jane Austen sort of festival is also in town on Saturday, so it's gonna be fucking chaos. Yeah. Mate, there's so many Jane Austen gigs, mate.
Pretty like frocks everywhere, wigs, everything. You'll see women going.
Fucking weird, mate. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, it's like Star Wars fucking like. There's fucking geeks just everywhere in Jane Austen kit. Men with fucking
top hats
and
the sideburns.
Oh yeah, like fucking frills in their hands, all of it. Jane Austen, mate, probably wasn't looking at the before as much as I should have. Or maybe I looked just to sort of be nosy who's in, but I didn't actually have this sort of lens on, and I'm feeling so much better, right?
I think that why it makes our session management really important, because if you can finish the session at 3 minutes to the hour, then you can go around everyone and fist bump them and say, go and have a lovely day, and like, when are you next in?
What's that?
You've been folding any pants?
No. But no, it actually did just mean I spent probably a bit more time than I normally would with my family, which was actually really nice.
Super positive
Salty into sweet, is that a way of saying it? Rachel and I sort of sat down and I was like, I need to start with analogies. I try and do them in the gym as well. I do them in the gym and they just don't land. One of the things I wanted to talk about was why I got into running, why it's a big part of my overall training at the moment. From a goal perspective, obviously, high rocks and that sub 60 pro as a long-term goal, the running speed and volume need to increase. So naturally I have to just do it more. However, from an emotional feel standpoint, there's been a lot of like challenge and adversity through running. Like it's been the one thing that I've not been good at for so long, that I really leant into it over this last year really, is to start training. And I found I was getting a bit too comfortable with my training. I was doing things I was good at. I was doing things I could be trophied at. But I was leaning away from things that were difficult. And running was that. And I'm still in that phase. I feel like running is one of those things that punches you in the face when you least expect it. And you have to humble yourself and just go back. So, in combination with strength and all my other training styles, it's a sweet recipe. So whether or not Paris gets taken over or not, who knows? But I'll be putting in the work in these next 4 weeks. Wellness willing. But yeah, do the hard shit. It's fun. So, I guess in summary, all that I've talked about in this video is that this is where we grow. This is where we get better. But also, that saying is fucking powerful because it shows you through the bad, through the good, there's always an opportunity for growth. Always an opportunity for growth.